Oh, hey everyone. Let's play Mario Tennis while I discuss things that are in the present and future. So, let's kind of make things concise and sweet so then you guys don't have to get bored by my random sermons here. But first and foremost, as far as console related projects are concerned here, um, I'm wrapping things up with my latest Mario hack, Super Wakanda Land, and it is virtually done. All I just need to do is render everything out so then I can upload the last two episodes of the secrets that I had explored for that game. And we will be moving on to another Mario hack, which, going with tradition, and considering how extremely eccentric I am, it is going to be sort of a surprise hack. So I'm not going to reveal a lot of details here, but I will assure you guys that it is going to be blind, and there aren't going to be any discrepancies about that. So I'm just going to be blunt here and say that it's going to be blind, and it is going to be awesome, and it involves jumping, which basically in almost every single Mario game to date it involves a great deal of jumping. So let's just say that the latest Mario hack that I'm going to be doing will involve jumping, or maybe jump in the title, I don't know, but that may be some kind of a hint there. But overall, I am going to leave that as a surprise, and I'm going to leave that up for interpretation for the two of you who are going to be watching this video. But anyway, after question mark Mario hack is done, I'm going to confirm Kirby's Adventure as my next LP, and it's going to be my second Kirby Kershel in my overall span of doing these playthroughs for you guys. And if you don't know what a Kershel is a musicological cataloging term for an opus created by Mozart, who, if you don't know who Mozart is, he was a famous Austrian composer of the classical era of the 18th century and early 19th century, or to be, I guess, a little bit more precise here, from the period after Bach's death to when Beethoven's popularity soared, so roughly around 1750 to around 1820. And when I first did my playthrough of Kirby 64, which I am actually kind of planning on redoing that game sometime when I feel like it, I kind of made up the title of Kirby Kershel as sort of an alliterative sort of convention. And I'm using that title for any Kirby game that I'm going to be playing, so whether it be Kirby's Adventure or Kirby Superstar, or, you know, the Nightmare in Dreamland, which is the remake of Kirby's Adventure, or like Return to Dreamland or Epic Yarn, it's going to be under that name. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing after I'm done with the latest Mario hack, which is going to probably going to get wrapped up in, say, around late March or early April, and then I can move on to doing that. And then afterwards, I think I am going to move on to, I've been kind of thinking about this for a little while now, and I think it's probably about time to be doing so, because I haven't done an RPG in a long time here, especially something that's Mario related. So I'm not going to be doing Mario and Luigi. Instead, I'm going to be doing a very classic game, which I'm pretty sure you are all familiar with. I'm going to be doing Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars, which was also kind of overdone way back in the day when Let's Plays were still pretty novel, because I remember one of the first playthroughs / walkthroughs that a lot of the famous LPers had done was Super Mario RPG, which I think kind of bolstered their popularity a little bit more, especially Chugga Conroy and Capri Sun and SSOHPKC. And I understand that it is pretty much overdone, but I think it's gone to that point now that it's been about 6 or so years since that game kind of hit a renaissance in video watching, so I'm going back to doing that game and kind of starting things a little bit fresh here. So I hope you guys, if you guys are interested in either RPGs or Mario, or kind of spurring the tradition of doing sort of a Paper Mario related sort of thing, I hope you guys can tune into that. So yeah, I think I'm going to be doing RPG as my next opus after Kirby's Adventure, and I'm going to be kind of excited for that, because I haven't done that game in a while, and it's going to be good to start things anew again, especially after the accidental 2-year span of Ocarina of Time. So, hooray! And now that console-related stuff is over now, let me move on to my second thing, which is going to be kind of harder to discuss, and that is going to be about my upcoming Pokemon hacks. And I say Pokemon hacks in emphasis here, with basically a parentheses over the S in hacks. So as far as Mega Power and any other hacks that require a UPS patch go, that is going to be kind of harder and ambiguous for me to play now, because last week I was trying to patch Pokemon Discovery, because I was planning on playing that game, because the newest beta just came out for that, and I was trying to download a cleaner ROM for Pokemon Emerald, because Tsukuyomi, which is the patching program I use for UPS games, is very, very meticulous on the kinds of ROMs that you can patch. So it would probably take a little bit of searching to either try to patch it out into Tsukuyomi or do it in NUPS. So yeah, I was trying to download Pokemon Emerald, another copy of that game, so then I could patch Discovery, and unfortunately I was not being very alert, so unfortunately I accidentally installed the Sound Plus virus and the Capricornus virus, which presented me, of course, with a lot of scareware, and I was really biting my nails. I didn't really know what to do. I was panicking, and so I was trying to immediately scan the viruses with MSE, and it did so, and it did ask for a clean boot. But unfortunately, the next time I turned on my laptop wouldn't let me on. It wouldn't log me on. All it said was that that this is no longer a product of Windows 7, and it just basically gave me a white screen. And from there, I thought that my laptop was a goner. I thought I unintentionally killed my laptop. So basically, what I then had to do was I just did everything in safe mode with adware cleaner, which was actually pretty successful. While at the same time, I backed up about 95% of all my library files. You know, just in case if my laptop did die, because I may need to import all my files from Windows 7 if I was basically forced to get a new laptop. And fortunately, adware cleaner basically did the trick, so I was able to get back on, thank goodness. But unfortunately, the Capricornus virus was still on my computer, and I had to reset Firefox anyway because Firefox kept crashing. So unfortunately, much of my old data is now gone, and so I have to log back on to YouTube and Facebook by manual means. But I was thankful that my laptop survived, that I was able to get back on my laptop again. So yeah, praise Gengar, yeah. But unfortunately, it took me a couple of days to try to remove the virus. Adware Cleaner did not do the job. MSE didn't do the job. So unfortunately, I had to. So actually, no, not unfortunately, but more like fortunately, I instead downloaded Malwarebytes, and Malwarebytes did the trick. I did a good comprehensive scan of that, and yes, I did a clean boot of that, and ultimately the virus was dead. It was gone. The virus war was over, so I didn't really need to ask for outside help or anything. So yeah, with all that being said and done, that really traumatized me to do Emerald related hacks, especially with the ones that require UPS. The IPS games are okay because I still have a good copy of Fire Red, and I can probably get a good enough ROM from some site. No, I'm not going to reveal the website, guys. I'm not going to tell you where I got a ROM. That's, you know, if you have to ask me in the comment section, like, where do I get a ROM, then I'm not going to answer you. But yeah, anyway, I do have, there are some sites that give you clean IPS ROM, but I mean, basically what a clean ROM is, guys, is something that has not been played. It's all fresh. It's nothing to, you know, it's basically everything that you can start from scratch. And fortunately, I can probably find good enough ROMs anyway for an IPS patching, but unfortunately for UPS, as I said before, Tsukuyomi is very picky on what games I can and cannot do, so Mega Power might have to kind of be suspended for a little while until I kind of briv it up again, so then I feel a little bit more confident of playing that game. So, guys, be thankful that I can still do Pokemon hacks. Be thankful of that. It may not be everything, and it may not be the whole kit and caboodle, but at least I am able to still play either Fire Red related hacks or just something from that nature. So, I just want to let you guys know on that, like what I've been doing, how I've been feeling, which, as you can probably tell, I'm even more paranoid. But at least I have Malwarebytes on my computer right now, so I think it's a pretty good investment for me to always keep my computer clean of worms and stuff, because you may never know when worms might pop up on your computer and you just basically want to kill yourself there. But and no, guys, not literally. So yeah, that's basically it. As for other things, I might be getting newer equipment for editing and stuff, so I might be producing even better quality videos, I guess you can say, more It's kind of hard to say because I'm making quality videos right now. It's just, I guess it's probably the matter of, I guess, more options and stuff like that. Which is good, yeah. I'm not buying into Adobe Premiere or Sony Vegas or anything. It's just something that can get me from point A to point B, and something that can be run efficiently without a lot of crashing errors and stuff. But yeah, anyway, I think I'm good on this update, and yeah, if you guys have been watching this game while I've been doing this in post commentary, I have kind of got my ass handed to me in the first set, and because I'm playing with Luigi on hard mode, expect to see a lot of aces from the opponent, from the adversary, and a lot of unforced errors on my part. So don't expect me to conquer the game, but just a little spoiler here. I did win 2 sets to 1, sets 4, so just want to let you know that I don't absolutely suck at Mario Tennis. I am actually a pretty good player. So yeah, there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed my very possibly superfluous rant of this, and I just want to let you know that I'm okay, and I'm still going to be doing Pokemon hacks and Mario hacks and stuff like that, and I'm going to go back to the usual Nintendo fare pretty soon after I'm done with my next Mario hack. And there we have it, guys. I hope you guys stay well, stay warm, stay cool, you know, because spring is coming up, and I hope you guys stay with it. So until then, ciao, babies.